If you went to boarding school or if you're trying to attend boarding school, you already have an idea of what will be coming up in the video. But if you did not attend boarding school, it was probably for the best, let's be honest. And I myself, I was kind of surprised when my mom told me I was going to boarding school because I didn't really know much about it. But from what I heard, I got to stay in school, and in my mind that registered as freedom. So I was kind of cool about it. I was like, okay, I got to stay in school, be free, eat as much as I wanted. And let's say I was streaming so hard. So a couple months later, the day before my arrival at the boarding school, I wanted to do a quick checkup of what I had to bring, right? I checked up my requirements, make sure I packed my baggage and ironed my uniform for it to look good, right? Make it shiny. Yeah, we wore uniform, if in case you didn't know. And I did a quick review of my provisions. And honestly, not gonna lie to you, the only thing that made me more excited was the provisions, alright? Provisions, food, freedom, nice. So fast forward to the next day, it was time. So I put on my iron uniform, feeling fly as flip. It took about 3 hours to the boarding school. And on my approach to the gate of the boarding school, the gate was looking kind of big, not gonna lie. And as I approached the gate, it was as if it was trying to tell me something, like it was trying to tell me, get away from here before you die. No, I'm playing. So and I was excited to get in the boarding school. So I went through all the process, got my ID, got my locker, got my guardian, and it was time to meet my fellow boarders. As I approached the boys' quarters, I felt this loneliness. I've never seen so many people in the same place before. Like I could just get in there and get lost. Like it made me feel insignificant. So it looked like a cage to me. But that was my first thought. I was like, let's keep an open mind. Let's go with the flow and adapt. All the stuff we tell ourselves, alright? So later on, I met someone I knew. Let's call him Kai. We've been in the same kindergarten, middle school, and now high school. So we are practically childhood friends. So I felt a bit more comfortable. So Kyle helped me with my luggage and stuff, so we got things done pretty quickly. I looked for my bunk and I arranged my belongings and my locker. So it was time to meet people. And honestly, it was lit. I got to meet a lot of cool people, talked about our favorite shows and movies. Yeah, that's what we talked about. We didn't really play games back then. Looking at it back now, I think it was pretty weird, but back then, it was what we did to bond. And later on that day, it was nighttime, which means time to sleep. And that was when I met my hostel captain. Let's call him Senior Bobo. He was basically in charge of the JS1 class, which is in America, we call it freshman class. He made sure we did the right thing and was kept in check. And since it was lights out, it was his duty to make sure that everyone went to sleep at that time. And the procedure normally goes like this. He brings out a leather belt, wraps it around his hand, and walks around the hostel. It was subtle, but it worked. It doesn't matter if you see a senior with a belt walking around, you had to act good. They were like cops, but in person. After talking all day, it was nighttime. I had to go to my bunk to sleep. On my bunk, I, I was knocked back to reality. I was like, I didn't know anybody here, except for Kyle, of course, and my family was like 1,000 miles away from me. So I had nobody to tend to. I had to look out for myself in this new environment. I had to make sure that I was okay by myself. I was lonely. But I was like, it is what it is. I get to grow up and tough up. Fast forward to the next day, it is morning. We had to wake up around 5 a.m. at the dot. And listen, there aren't any alarms, so you had to wake up out of sheer vibe. And breakfast was at 6 and you don't want to miss breakfast because the next time you would have time to eat snacks was at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So you had to freshen up as quickly as possible within that time frame. So I went to my friend Kyle and asked him where I could take a quick shower. And this guy said, there aren't any separate bathrooms. Bro, if you want to take a shower, go to the laundry room. just make sure you don't drop the soap. And I'm like, what does that even mean? So I went to the laundry room to check it out for myself, and ain't no way, bro. All chicks in one. Everybody bay butts, bay naked, about 100 kids in one laundry room. And listen, as a city kid, I was not accustomed to this. Like, I haven't been in this situation before, so I kind of hesitated a bit. But there was nothing I could do. I couldn't wait for everybody to be done because then I would miss breakfast. And me being me, missing breakfast was not an option. And you couldn't just wait around because you would look like a weirdo. So I grew some balls and threw away all my normal ethics and jumped right into the party. And when I say party, I don't mean like it was fun. It was not fun at all. It wasn't a fun experience, but I had to, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Later on that day, around the afternoon time, your boy had to go. Like, I had to go take a dump. Like, it's been 2 days right now, bro. So I had to go. Come on now. So I went and got me a bucket of water and a couple of toilet papers. Yes, with an S. And when I went to the toilet, let's say what was supposed to be inside the toilet was up the ceiling, the walls, stacked everywhere. Yeah. Like someone literally said, I would rather take a dump on the floor close to the toilet than take it on the toilet.
What the?
Hey yo, I see you. Do not press that button. Alright? Remove your hand from the button and keep it down. Yeah, I see you. I know you are about to get up out of here. But no, you gotta wait. Before you do that, I want to say a few things, okay? We cool? Alright, thank you. So, first of all, I'm really grateful for you staying here, staying this long. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the vid. I mean, yeah, I hope you do. And I want to say, there's gonna be a lot coming. A lot more fire, a lot more heat, a lot more stories. And when I say story, I mean videos upon videos, stories upon stories upon stories. You get the point, bro. And it's gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna get crazy. And before it gets too crazy, why not hop in here and get ready for that craziness? Cause, I mean, isn't that what we really want, really? You know what I'm saying? Alright. With that being said, I appreciate you. I hope you achieve your dreams. I hope you're having a great day. And don't forget, do not be a schnock. Alright, peace out. Get out of here. Get out.